Hello everyone, this is Niveen, your local real estate agent with Coldwell Banker, and I work in the four major counties: LA County, Orange County, San Bernardino, and Riverside counties. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get all the new videos. It's been a while that I haven't recorded an update, and lots of things actually have happened in the market this year in terms of home prices as well as the interest rate. So let's talk in details and numbers, because guess what? Numbers never lie, right? And that will give you an insight and an idea about what you should do as a buyer or a seller. Now, for you, those of you that have been following me and they know that I do these market updates, I usually do it by quarterly, and I compared this quarter of this year to last year. But this time, I want to do it differently. As you can see over here, there's 5 years. So I gave you a 5-year line graph so we can see the prices actually going up from 2018. It was like in LA County, it was 579. And then over here, it went to 865 in LA County, and all the other counties, you can see the difference, all right? The numbers on the right-hand side, the July numbers, these are in comparison to last month. So these numbers are in comparison only to last month. But here are, as you can see, these are the median sales prices in the past 5 years. So are home prices going up? Yes, absolutely, they are appreciating, okay? And if you want to see even from last year only, we can change that to 1 year. You can see it still went up, right? From last year, January of 2022, it was 825 in LA County, and these are again median prices. And then in LA County, it went to 865. And you can see all the other counties as well. So prices are always going to go up, but the best way to look in real estate is in the future. Real estate holds its value in the future, and the best investment ever you can do in the United States. And even 10 years will be better. So these are the median prices. Now let's look at the days on market. How long does the property stay on the market? How many days it stays in the market? And you can see over here in January of 2018, and it went down to June of this year, actually to July of this year, it went down. That means it doesn't last a lot on the market. And not only that, but we are actually seeing multiple offers are back in the market. Only at the beginning of the year, you can see here January and February, it was staying a little bit longer on the market, but then it went down. So right now, when we have a well-priced property in a good location, it goes very, very fast. It does not last in the market. And as I said, multiple offers are back in the market. So for you as a seller, this is the question: is it a good time for you to sell? Absolutely yes, it is a good time. It is still a seller's market. Inventory is extremely low, okay? And we're gonna check that here by the active listings and the new listings as well as the monthly supply. So we can see that the active listings have gone down really, really low. Okay, so these are the active listings currently as of the month of July in all the counties. And these are the new listings that we are getting on a monthly basis for the past 5 years. So let's look at the month supply, because the month supply actually tells us a lot. What is the supply right now? What's the inventory right now? And how many months this inventory can last? So you can see that in LA County, we have 2.5 months, 2.5. Orange County, 1.9. San Bernardino, 2.9. And Riverside 2.4. Okay, so we're not even exceeding 3 months, and this is the lowest it's been actually in the market in all major, four major counties. So the month supply is really, really low. Let's talk about the a little bit about the I want to see here the closed sales. So how many closed sales usually are done? Again, these are the closed sales. We usually compare these to the active listings or the new listing to see how many of them are closed. So the question is, Do some of them get expired and do not sell? Yes, they do. So why is that? It's because they are not perhaps the major thing is the price. Usually it's not priced correctly. There are other many reasons, but the major thing is the price. There's the marketing, there's the location, there is the duty of the listing agent. So many other things, that can make your listing or your property not sell in a timely manner. But these are the numbers that I wanted to share with you for the 5 years. So as I said, is now the best time for you to sell as a seller? Absolutely yes, except if you are an investor. If you are an investor and you just bought a property and you are keeping it as a rental, okay, you are rented out, I would highly recommend that you keep it at least for 5 years. Anything less than that is highly not recommended to sell, because as I said, real estate holds its value in the future, not right now. It's a future value. So it is the best and the most secure investment that you can do right now in United States. So this is the only time that I will hold back on advising you to sell your property. If you have it for like, a year or two and you want to sell it as an investment property, I would sell, because you're going to break even. That's why. And absolutely you want to make profit, right? So that's why I would tell you, if you have an investment property, you will need to wait a little bit longer. Okay, now let's talk about buyers. What our buyers should do right now? Well, these are the numbers for properties in the market that are being sold and bought and sold properties. Okay, but what about rentals? Well, rentals have gone up tremendously. Okay, so and of course, if you are a renter watching this, you'll be able to testify to that. So the best time for you to buy is also now. Why? Because the average appreciation rate for a real estate property is about 8 to 9% annual. That's average. I mean, some areas they go up to 18%. Some of them, like Beverly Hills, they go even higher, 30-40%, right? So the average appreciation rate is 8 to 9%. So my question to you is, as a buyer, will your salary, your income next year, will it appreciate by the same price? If it doesn't, then, which probably, maybe 99% of the population, it won't, then it's a good time to buy now. What about the interest rate? Well, there are a couple of things that you have to consider when we talk about interest rate. Interest rate is not the only feature or element or factor that decides on your monthly payment. That's number one. Number two, when the interest rate goes down, you can absolutely refinance and make your payments lower. But what's the benefit of buying now? Is the lower property prices compared to next year or the following year or the following year? Because as we can see, prices are going up, they're not going down. So make the use of the property prices right now. And on top of that, honestly, I always tell my buyers, you are investing in your own home. You're buying a home, and a place where you need to build memories, you need to grow your kids, have a family. It's a complete difference. We're not renting here. We're not talking about investment or rent. We're talking about a home. So this has definitely a remarkable value as a family. So if you can afford the payments right now, then I would absolutely encourage you to buy right now. And talk to a lender. If you want me to, connect you to a good lender, our in-house lender is just amazing, and I can do that. He holds the lowest by far interest rates available, and he's really, really amazing. So talk to him and see how he can help you. What other options do you have that maybe, perhaps, it will help you to qualify right now? As long as you have steady income, steady job, steady income, some down payment, 3 to 5%, and closing costs. We cannot forget about these, about 1.5% of the purchase price in closing costs. You need to have them as well. As long as you have that, then by all means. Can the seller help the buyer in purchasing? Yes, there are programs For that, I'm not going to talk about it right now. Again, a lender will be the best one to talk to you about it. And some sellers actually are willing to do that. We're seeing that in the market right now. Sellers are being generous sometimes with buyers and helping them with a lot of things. Perhaps paying for closing costs, perhaps helping them with another program that helps lower their monthly payment. So there are programs for you as a first-time home buyer. So that's it in a nutshell. Again, as I said, I work in the 4 major counties. You know, just reach out to me. My number is 909-631-5301. And at the end of the day, with all honesty, it goes back to your situation, your circumstances, whatever you want to do in your life right now. Each situation is different. It's not a cookie cut for everyone. Absolutely not. So if you just want to have a chat about your situation, see where you're at, if you can qualify or not, or if it's a good time for you to sell or not, talk to me. You know, give me a call. Let's just have a chat, and you know, no obligation at all, no commitment, no obligation. And I'll be happy to do for you as a seller a financial analysis if it's an investment property for free, or give you your a market update about your property and see what is worth right now, and see if it's a good time for you to sell. So that's it in a nutshell. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I would love to help you out. Again, this is Niveen with Coldwell Banker, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.